Yo, hip hop junkie, what's up, man? Let me just wait for a couple more people. Simply Deep. You're a fucking ghost, man. Yeah, hip hop junkie. Soldier Rick, what's up? Alright, we got six. I guess I'll start this. I don't want to make this too long. Um, I just wanted to go over the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer. I watched it already. I'm not too crazy about it. I don't know if y'all watched it, but I'm about to put it on. Hang on.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up. But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer. Everywhere I go.
Hey, um, how's the audio with the trailer playing too? Is the audio, is it doubling up? Cause I got these big ass speakers here. I want to know if it's doubling up on you guys. What's up, True Teller? All right. Shit. Um. You know what? Hold on. Let me turn it away. Fuck it. Let's just go into it. I didn't even think about that. Let's just go into it. Fuck it.
I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs. Oh. I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work. Because I am going on vacation.
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
All right. True Teller, you're a mess, dude. Thank you. One thing I don't like is how he openly admitted he's going on vacation. And now, if you saw the other trailer, he goes through customs, and one of the ladies that's going through his bag sees a Spider-Man suit in there. So it's like Spider-Man in the comic book, he's very careful with his secret identity, man. I don't know what to tell you. I think that's I think that's real. That's a fuck up right there. Let's get back.
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, dorks?
What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo's. Oh,
I think MJ really likes me.
That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact.
Spider-Man?
This is Mr. Beck.
We could use someone like you on my world.
Your world?
Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
you're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
There's gotta be someone else you can use.
What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel.
Unavailable.
But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter?
I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility.
Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
I just always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
Are you going to step up or not?
I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan.
Oh man. Look, there's several things that I can't stand already. And let me say this, Spider-Man is my favorite fucking superhero. I know I've said that countless times on my channel. I think they're dropping the ball with this one. Like I said, I pointed out the whole shit with his secret identity. If you notice, you bring in key villain Mysterio and you're making him a fucking hero. The other thing is he already has his mask off in front of Mysterio. It's like, come on. The one thing I can't stand, this is why I kind of got out of Arrow and The Flash. Like, everybody is showing their identity to everybody else. That drives me crazy. Hip Hop Junkie, thank you so much. Where the hell are you from, Hip Hop Junkie? What is that? CHF. DTX speaks, as outdated as he is, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was at least very good with keeping his identity secret and staying in his lane. Yeah, exactly. Like, I get the whole, oh, Switzerland. Shout out to you, Hip Hop Junkie. Love you, bro. Yeah, I mean, the one thing about Spider-Man that I love is his ability to be relatable to the average Joe. And the reason why he hides himself, I mean, much like a lot of other superheroes, is to protect others that might be in danger, because his enemies might try to turn around and go attack them because they know who he is. Nah, Hip Hop Junkie, don't worry about it, man. I appreciate this. Thank you. Same with you, True Teller. You're a nut. But yeah, that I don't know, man. And making Mysterio a fucking sort of a hero. At least this is what they're showing so far. I don't like that, man. I was looking forward to Quentin Beck. I mean, that's his name, obviously. You heard it in the trailer. But you see, you know, one thing that I love about Mysterio is he is a special effects coordinator for movies, and that's how he's able to fight Spider-Man, because he uses illusions and stuff like that in his crimes. In this, they're making him some type of guy from another dimension or the multiverse, which I think is leading into the next phase, which they could go into that whole thing, bring in the next big bad, because we just got through with Avengers Endgame with I used to call this guy all my life Thanos, but obviously it's Thanos. That's how you say his name. But the next big bad, who knows who it is? My money's on Galactus, because now that Disney sealed a deal with Fox, I mean, they got so many ways to go. But my money's on Galactus. They could really pull that off. But I'm sort of getting out of it for this phase, because I've mentioned before, I don't like the way it's going. They're going into an identity politics thing with Brie Larson, and Kevin Feige openly admitted that's what it's going to be. So I'm going to be very selective with what I watch. I have to watch Far From Home. That's obvious, because I love Spider-Man. And, even though I'm not really looking forward to it, I'm still going to go see it anyway. And the other thing, that suit that he's wearing, it looks like a cross between like his suit from Homecoming and the Spider-Man Noir. If anybody ever read Noir, you would know how great of a book that is. DTX says either Galactus, Dormammu, or Mephisto. Yeah, Mephisto's another big bad that they could do. Dormammu too, because they kind of introduced them. DC is better at the multiverse. Master 45732 says. What's up, Shady Boy? Yeah, I gotta see Shazam. I heard that was good. People wanted my thoughts on Avengers Endgame. I went and saw it the Friday. It came out Thursday night. But I went Friday morning to see that shit. Overall, fucking phenomenal movie. There was a few things here and there that I got an issue with, but overall, it was really good. Very emotional driven movie. They did a good job at tugging at your heartstrings from the very beginning of the movie till the very end. And for those that haven't seen it, turn off my video, because I want to go into a little bit of spoilers. I just want to make this real quick. Hold on, let me see something. What are we at? 14 minutes. All right, maybe I'll throw it on for another 5. What I loved about this movie, Truth Teller, hope we get Silver Surfer back. Yeah, we should, because it's all that Fox shit is coming right over. Anything Fantastic Four owned, X-Men, all that shit is coming back under Disney Marvel. What's up, Joshua? Truth, you saw Endgame yet? Guts, the Black Meddler. What's up? Did anyone not see Endgame? Because I don't want to ruin it for you, man. I really don't. Dark Prism. Did you like the pacing of Endgame? In the beginning, it was kind of slow, but then it picked up. Thoughts on the Fox X-Men movies? X-Men 2 was the best one, I think, out of all of them. X-Men, what was it? Origins, I liked. Not Origins Wolverine, that was bad, but the First Class, X-Men First Class. That one I liked a little bit, and then I think there was a sequel. Was it the sequel? Yeah, the one with Days of Future Past. That one, the one that was based on Days of Future Past. That one I liked. Shady Boy, you got to do a Q&A. Yeah, I will. Kreba, yeah, what's up? Okay. True Teller, yes. Joshua, I don't want to ruin it for you if you didn't see it. If you didn't see Endgame, because there's a few things I gotta talk about. Shady boy, I'll get back on that, dude. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get on the simp shit. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Geek Assault. That's what I'm talking about. Guts says, "Do you fear Marvel getting ruined by Disney?" I asked because of how they ruined Star Wars. Yes, yes. Like I said before, I think that with them pushing identity politics, a lot of their movies after this are gonna bomb. They're just gonna be so bad because we got a female Avengers coming down the pipeline, which doesn't make any sense at all. They're just doing it for the sake of doing it. Kevin Feige openly said yes that they're going in that direction. So hey, listen, more power to them. I hope that I wish them success. For me, the movies are going to be hilariously bad. So I'll go watch them on the Fire Stick for free. I'm not paying for any of that trash, and I'll just laugh at them. What's up, George? Yeah, X-Men First Class. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, Mr. King. Yes, that's a good point. Kang the Conqueror. That's another. Yes, I forgot about him. He could be the next big bad. But anyway, as far as Avengers Endgame, I thought it was very well put together. Everyone got good screen time, except for Captain Marvel, which I was happy with. She wasn't too annoying in the movie. I the whole they kind of played with the time thing in a creative way because time travel is very tricky in these types of movies. It kind of turns me off, but they did it in a sense where I could kind of live with it. What I don't like, no, let me stick with what I do. Again, with the emotions, dude, let me tell you something. I know I'm gonna sound like, at the risk of sounding like a bitch. What's up, Go Rag? At the risk of sounding like a bitch, I did cry. They did get me in this movie. They did fucking get me. The Black Widow scene, that caught me. I was like, oh fuck. I mean, it was great because you had Ronin, aka Hawkeye, and Black Widow on the search for the Soul Stone. And then Red Skull shows up and tells them, hey, listen, he basically gives them the same spiel from Infinity War. And they're both sitting there for, a certain amount of time. They're both looking at each other. And I'm saying I had my best friend with me, I had my other good friend with me, and I had my little brother. So I said to my best friend, I said, one of them gotta die. Because no one was showing up. So when they start fighting each other, because they each wanted to go make the sacrifice, I honestly thought it was going to be Hawkeye because they've been building him up with his fucking family for the last, what was it, since Avengers 2. And I honestly thought he was going to die in that one, but he didn't. So I'm like, okay, he's going to kill himself because of the whole family buildup and because of how he became Ronin. Mr. King, damn, you good. Annihilus, yeah, he's another one. But then when they were hanging off the cliff because they had to sacrifice themselves, Black Widow shot her grappling hook and attached it to Hawkeye. And man, that scene where he was holding on to her and he's like, no, don't do it. Don't. And she goes, let me go. And she kicks herself off the cliff and she goes down. I was like, oh, god damn, man. God damn. Mr. King says, isn't Jared Leto doing a Mephisto movie? No, he's doing Morbius. That's still under Sony, by the way. What's up, Alien Pumpkinhead? That really got the lump in my throat. I was like, oh fuck, because once you die, you make the sacrifice with the Soul Stone. There's no coming back for that. There's no time trick or none of that shit. All right. and then the end with Iron Man. That I was done after that. The waterworks started. I said, "Holy shit!" You know, that part was insane, fucking insane with Tony when he made the sacrifice. And I kind of called this from the beginning because, you know, after I left the movie theaters, I was talking to my brother and my friends, and I said, you know what, this has been set up from Avengers 1. Because if any of y'all remember, Tony Stark and Steve Rogers were always butting heads. And I remember the scene where, what was it? Steve Rogers said, "You're not the one to make the sacrifice. It's not you. It's you're not the guy. You're not that dude." And then you remember in the beginning of what was it? Avengers 2. Tony had the vision when he touched this. When Scarlet Witch put the hex on him. He had the vision that everyone was dead, and Steve Rogers was saying, where were you? You could have saved us. So I said, it gotta be Tony. It gotta be him that goes out. So, but the way he did, my God, man. I am Iron Man, and made the snap. And shit. And I just started bawling when Peter comes up to him, Spider-Man, and goes, "We won, Mr. Stark, we won." And you just see him just looking at him. He can't talk. Then Pepper comes over to him and reads his vital signs, and they're low. And I said, "Oh, fuck my life, man." And then she goes, "Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. You can rest now." And then the light goes out. Fuck, that was bad. Go rag. Is it free of that SJW nonsense? There was one scene. Listen, the movie was coming along great. You had a great, build up, epic battle. When Thanos came back, and let me tell you, that battle was fucking. Let me answer your question. There's one scene that just made me fucking cringe, and I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about. The scene where it was like, "We got this," and all the women come up and hold the line. I'm like, why do you have to put that in? It's like you were doing so good that everyone's showing up. Everyone's doing their thing, fucking up. Like someone mentioned, Dark Prism mentioned Cat to your left. Dude, I remember everybody started jumping around the theater going, yeah, and everybody was happy to see, because, who was it? Thor was getting fucked up. Then the scene that got everyone jumping was when Mjolnir got thrown at Thanos from the back, because Thor was fighting with Stormbreaker, and he brought Mjolnir back from his time, from when he went back to Asgard, and people were like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck picked it up?" And Captain America was there, and he fucking was wielding the fucking hammer. And me being a comic book head, I know that he was one of the few that can actually wield it because his soul is pure. I think who are the others? Beta Ray Bill. You got Deadpool, and I know it sounds funny because of Deadpool. The reasoning is because his mind is all over the place, so Mjolnir can't read him, so he's able to pick it up. And I forget who else. There's like 7 people that can pick it up. But yeah, when Captain America came and was doing the combos with the shield and fucking up Thanos, that was hilarious. And then he got beat down, and then Cap to your left, and then when everyone started coming back, everyone was like, yeah, and we all jumped up, and everyone was fucking around and fighting. And then you had the scene with the remade gauntlet that Tony recreated with all the stones, and everyone was basically running down a football field. Black Panther was like, "Give it to me, I can run it." So they needed to go to this one Ant-Man's truck to power it or something of that along those lines. But Shady Boy says, "Are you gonna watch that new Pikachu film? It looks cringe." Nah, I have no interest in it. You know, I left Pokemon alone a long time ago, and these movies where they're trying to make them too lifelike, like you see with the Sonic shit, the Sonic the Hedgehog shit, that kind of it kind of looks off, you know. But shout out to Ryan Reynolds, man. You know, I love that dude. So what's up, Kratos? Mr. King says, as much as I don't like Captain Marvel or that haircut, I gotta admit I did like I like that. Wait, I think she says that she sold that. She sold that Thanos headbutt. Yeah, that was funny. Like she just ate that shit. But it was funny when she got punched the fuck out. That was hilarious because she was getting the upper hand and Thanos had the gauntlet. Then he just removed the Power Stone real quick and knocked her the fuck out. Yeah, Dark Prism. Yeah, they said they're gonna fix Sonic. And shout out to, I forget the guy's name. I think his name is Jim Fowler. Shout out to him. That's how you treat your fandom. He openly said, hey, listen, I hear everybody's criticism. We're going back to the drawing board and we're going to fix it. Shout out to him. Not like Ryan Johnson from fucking Star Wars where he calls all the fans man babies and racists and sexists. Go fuck yourself, Ryan Johnson. But yeah, shout out to Fowler, man, for listening. Yeah, True Teller, listen, go, yeah, take your daughter. That, I mean, listen, if I had a daughter or one that I know of, then I would have taken her or my son or whoever to go see it. George says, I will watch it in theaters, but my hype for this movie is almost completely died down. Which movie? What are you talking about, George? Which movie? Yeah, Neo Spades, definitely. I burst out laughing with that scene with all the women because me and my man, we just look at each other and we're like, oh, God. Joy, oh, you didn't see it yet? Dude, I don't want to ruin this shit for you, man. Thoughts on DCEU? I think that they'd be better off separating and stop trying to mimic Marvel because that's their problem. They tried to copy Marvel and it fucked them. True Teller, the Sega lover in me will have to watch Sonic. I mean, yeah, dude, I grew up with Sonic. Dude, I remember when I was a little misanthropic and I went over to my one of my good friends' house. I stayed over my cousin's house for one summer and dude, Sonic 1, my God. Shit. Let me cut this short. I'm about to get my black ass out of here. Endgame, I think is definitely worth seeing. Definitely a good send-off for characters, but I am not interested. I am so not interested in the next phase. Dark Prism says, from Falcon to Captain African American, LOL. Yeah, that was, you know, in the comic book, they kind of go in that route where Falcon becomes Captain America. So I can accept that to an extent, you know. I thought they were gonna do Bucky, but I think that they want to throw people off a little bit. But I'm about to get the fuck out of here. I got places to go. Shady Boy, isn't it annoying how everyone's showing Nip love now that he's dead? Yeah, that's how humans are. Like, they don't care about motherfuckers Not when they're alive, but when they're dead. Oh, they love these motherfuckers. But yo, I'm about to go. Love you guys. Have a good day. Let me go start mine. And y'all know the deal. Upvote my shit. Share my shit. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of us subscribe. Peace, bitches.